It is day 151 rum. Oh man. Day 151 of Dave's Daily D. Dave's Daily Discussions, and you know me. I'm Dave. I've been missing. I'm sure there's missing signs out there. Where's Dave? I have not put a video out here in a little while. I've been busy. I've been tired. And I just haven't had the, just had a lack of motivation, a lack of inspiration to get out here and record anything. I haven't had just any thought. It's just been, during the week, the work week and whatnot, wake up, go to work. Since I've gotten approved for surgery, I stopped going back to the gym. I'm sure that's affected me. It's the fall, so the weather's changing. I'm sure that's affected me. It's affected a lot of us. Just things are different. So I'm trying to adjust, trying to get back into the swing of things. We'll see if we can get rolling back into this before surgery. Get back rolling into it after surgery. It's going to be an interesting road here. So trying to see what I can put together, bring to the table, and get uploaded here. Just keep you guys going. But it's just been, we all know it. We get busy. We go through it. We start going through the motions, and before you know it, it's days, weeks, months down the road. You're like, shoot, oh, it's time passed. You just put your head down and you start working through things. So things have been good. I've just been, been tired. I feel like most nights I just come home and pass out. So I don't even know, at this point, a lot of times I do these videos and I come up with a topic of some sort. Sure, I'll move over so you can speed. Pause. But at this point in a lot of videos, you start to, or I start to find something that I'm going to get into, and I just, at this point right now, it's just me trying to be the best version of me that I could be, trying to push, facilitate, help others grow, and do a lot of stuff. And I'm always the person that's always there for everybody else. I'm always trying to push and lift and grow. And then when it comes time for me to try to self-love, take care of myself, really just get away from things, when I try to detach from reality, then that's when you start getting questions like, what's going on, this or that, you've changed, or these types of things. And it's a hard, you stop yawning. It's a hard, happy medium to fill when you're high energy and you're always out there, you're always there for everybody. And when you need to take the moments to yourself, people just don't understand it. I feel like in most cases people don't understand it, and then a lot of people are like, well, you're always there for everybody else, why don't you let somebody else be there for you? And I'm like, well, yeah, it'd be nice, it's a great concept, but I've always been the type of person that if I ain't got me, if I ain't got it, if I don't have it figured out, if I don't have myself, then there's a problem. So I don't rely on other people. I don't look to other people for moral support. I don't look to other people to lean on. As I've gotten older, I've come to a point where you gotta figure it out. We're adults at this point. It's great to trust people. It's great to have support systems around you. But when you start putting all of your faith and all of your eggs in that basket of a support system rather than being strong for yourself, growing for yourself, wanting to attain goals, milestones, success, reaching for the stars for you. When you stop doing those things and you just rely on other people to push you instead of you yourself being driven and propelling yourself by igniting that fire, I mean, you're not going to get anywhere. You're going to fall on your face. So I've just come to a point where I have to ride my wave. I have to push and facilitate myself. So when I'm going through it, when I'm struggling and I need to get myself back on track, I'm going to worry about me when I need to. And, you know, selfish or not, whatever. I mean, sometimes we have to be selfish, but I think it was a quote that I heard from, I don't even know if it truly applies here, but there's a quote I think Mike Tyson said. I don't know if anybody else said it before him, but I heard it from Mike Tyson today. Basically, it said, humans weren't created to be humble. Humans were created to be humbled. So we have egos, we have competitive natures, we have drive in most cases, and whatever levels they may be, that we are not meant to be humble. We are meant to be humbled. Something has to humble us. I've had different things in life that have humbled me, and I find myself at times I am humbled to where, okay, I'm there for everybody, and then there's other times where I'm humbled where, okay, you got to focus on you, because at the end of the day, you're walking into that job that you work today. You're walking into that job and it's on you. You don't do your job, nobody else is getting fired, it's you. You're working them hours to pay them bills, you're paying them bills. Nobody else paying them bills. Nobody else is going to get kicked out of your house. If you don't pay your bills, well, obviously if you have roommates, that's different, but same thing. You gotta put gas in your car. If you don't put gas in your car, it's your fault. We have to take accountability and ownership and realization that, yeah, there's support system, there's people around us, there's people in our lives, but at the end of the day, we have to take ownership. We have to be accountable for our actions. We have to be accountable and take ownership for the things that are expected of us, the things that we know that we need to do, the things that we want to be doing. If you want to be a professional athlete, you're not just going to get there by slacking. You've got to put in the work. You've got to work harder and show that you want to work harder. You have more to offer than somebody else that is working hard. You're not just going to get handed things. So in life, we have to find that balance of being great with others and helping others and all that, and also having that killer instinct, that mentality that, you know what, I've got to take things into my own hands and I got to do it. I've got to make sure that I've got the rock, and I'm going to make sure that I facilitate it however I need to facilitate it. I'm not going to let somebody else make the decisions of my life. I'm not going to let somebody else make a game plan when nobody else knows what I want. Nobody else knows my goals, my aspirations. I know what I want. I want to get the surgery and be back on track to where I feel better and where I can go out and actually enjoy life actively. That's why I'm getting this surgery. If I wasn't suffering every single day, then I wouldn't be getting it. I'm working my butt off, and I basically work and go home 98% of the time. Work home, work home, work home. And I don't do anything else. One, obviously because of my back, but two, I'm just working and then sleeping and then working because I'm trying to work into being able to attain that goal of buying a house. I want my own house. I want that. Nobody else is going to buy a house for me. Nobody else is going to do any of that. I have to do it. So if I'm stressed out or if I'm going through stuff, I've got to take care of me and figure these things out. So yeah, I've been missing. That's the whole point of this. I've been missing. I have not been here, and it's because I'm busy. I've got a lot going on, and I'm trying to keep what's between my ears alert. I'm trying to keep myself grounded and on track, and that's where we're at. If there's anything that maybe I couldn't find content to bring you guys today, but there's something that each and every person who watches this video can pull from this video of being humbled and a realization that in life we do have to have self-love. We do have to take care of ourselves. I realize that I've had this radio on with things plugged in and nothing playing, so there's probably been static this entire video. I apologize if that's the case, but yeah, anyway, we all have to realize that we have lives to live and we only get one. So if you are not living it to the fullest, if you are not living to your highest of potential, if you are not putting in the work and chasing your passions and chasing your dreams, you're wasting it. There's things that we want, there's things that we believe in, and we have to stand by those things. And we can't let anything else get in the way. And I know that each and every day I try to make decisions and do the things that are right to put me in the right position to be successful, to be where I want to be. There are a lot of things that I want that do not take precedence, that don't have priority over other things. There are necessities and there are things that I want for the building blocks of my life. And there are other things that, they're not number 1 or 2 on the list. They're below it. So you just got to do what you got to do. You got to find what's in front of you and find what you can make the best of and go from there. And at the same time, you have to make sure there's self-love, and you have to make sure that you're waking up every day and enjoying each day that you're here, that you're not just wasting it and going through the motions. And that's the biggest obstacle in life. It's essentially almost like the movie Click that I always bring up. I've brought it up in multiple videos too. You're working hard towards something, you want something so badly, and it's just like when you're a kid, you're like, oh, I can't wait to be an adult, I can't wait to be legal age for this or that, and then you get there and you're like, shoot, I just fast forwarded through all this time and wasted all this time, and I didn't appreciate. And it goes all the way back to what I always say about trusting the process, obsessing over the process, truly enjoying every moment of the process, because when you finally make it, if you didn't actually enjoy the process, then you're going to regret that you rushed through to get from point A to point B and you didn't enjoy any of the in-between. If you really want something, you're going to obsess over the process of getting to that point, and you're going to love and put everything you can into every facet of that process. That's all there is to it. If you're not all about it, you're gonna know, you're gonna feel it, and you're gonna have regrets. So I don't know, I've rambled on long enough. I didn't truly know what I wanted to talk about. What I do know is that I'm home. I got steaks that I need to cook, and I don't really feel like it, but I'm gonna probably have to. And I gotta mess around with airing these tires up in my car, and I gotta do some stuff with fixing a landing on the porch. So the grind never stops. We're always busy. So guys, remember, after you wake up thankful, we're gonna do the 2 things every single day. Number 1, time, energy, and passion, and the things that are going to help us be successful. Number 2, time, energy, and passion, and the things that are going to help us grow. Guys, this is day 151 of Dave's Daily Discussions. I love y'all, and I'll try to get back in here as soon as I can. Have a good night, guys.